Stan, here we are in the lofto on a Saturday, being out today to the market town. Is it market town? No, Knaresborough. Just having a light refreshment. Do you want to have a look? What am I drinking? No, I'm not drinking my own sample. Anyway, it's a nice little glass of cider. So, what caught my eye in the charity shop, the only thing, these manuals here, technical training manuals, are sent to me by CJ. They're all post-war items. I've just kept them in the cellophane for where they are, but they're on display over in the corner. But I saw this tucked away in the back of the bookcase, and I thought that looks like the same sort of thing that CJ sent me, except this is a 1929, but it's a reprint. It's a 1939 reprint. So notes on map reading. What kind of officer are you? Moss they had a sticker on there, even with a heater on it. It still took some of the paint off. Why did they do that? So we'll have a quick flick. I'll try and make it a short video. I mean, I have got loads of other things I'm planning on doing. Maps and Ross binoculars go together. Please disappear, thank you. I have got a pair of those binos, like the same sort of model. So this is something that's like, even though I did do a bit of Army Cadet map reading, this is like this is aimed at NCOs and officers, I think. And it's got loads of lovely little pullouts. Did I say how much it cost? It was £2.50. I mean, most of the charity shops, Knaresborough, I've been before, and the charity shops were pretty good. Went this time, crap again. It's aimed at officers and NCOs in the, does it say at the front? RAF, I think. Probably should have researched this properly before I started flicking the pages. This manual is intended for use of candidates for commissions in the regular army, the Royal Air Force, and also for the instruction of officers and non-commissioned officers. Its object is to provide sufficient instruction in use of maps and enable the student to visualise, appreciate, and make good use of the tactical features of the ground. It reproduces part one of a larger manual of map reading, photo reading, and field sketching. These notes will be used in connection with examinations for certificates of education. Now, I did look up on eBay when we went in the pub and had a pint and bite to eat. So you're talking 8, 9 quid, 10 quid, maybe a little bit more. So £2.50 I paid for it. I'm quite happy with that. And some of the little pullouts are just, they're just really nice. I'm trying to do it without getting the cat in the way. I've had to zoom in a little bit. They're worth it just for that. I mean, obviously this isn't something I'm going to use. My map reading skills are actually pretty bad. But I'd struggle to do this, I think. There we go, another one. Look at that there. And that's in really good condition. Very nice little item that could be used in any sort of display, military display. You've got special Royal Air Force conventional signals. There's a cat there. He's not going away, so we'll just have to leave him in the picture. Again, another fold out. It's in really good nick. The staples have gone. That's to be expected. Another one there. We've gone out of focus really badly. Water features. There's one on military convention. Noted photographs. Yeah, I'm just trying to rattle through this because I don't want to spend too long on it. Here's another one here. Just some really good colour plates. I think you call them, don't you? There's something on the back there that's borderline or wouldn't be acceptable in this day and age in advert. I think you just saw a flash of it, so I'm not going to show that. This has got like a waxed sort of feel to it. This is showing the land, the topography. Plate. There's a prismatic compass. I'm going off shot here, sorry. I'll show you this map and then we'll just call it a day because I don't want to go on too long. So there you've got a colour map of the modified British system, small scale. That's Manchester, Salford. So I mean, I said to the fella behind the counter in the charity place, it's me personally. I'm not seeing a lot of, and it was belonged to Richard Charles, I'm not seeing a lot of military coming through in charity shops. He said, oh, you'd be surprised. And we've got a pair of binoculars down there if you'd be interested. I told him I collected militaria. Prinz, 1970s, crap, or 10 by 30, 10 by whatever they were, 15 quid. I mean, they're not worth it. I picked up another couple of books at the other charity shop down the road, with £1 each, which were more modern. One's about Hitler's scientists' development of the V2 bomb, might be interesting. But it's nice. These things, I mean, they're not something that you're going to read and study. But I suppose if the internet went down and you need to read a map, well, I've got the ability. And it's the same with these mechanical, driver training for vehicles that I haven't got. Track vehicles. I mean, there'll be stuff in there to instructions of use. You don't know, would you? You wouldn't know if there was like a zombie apocalypse how much some of these old even a worse apocalypse, if there was ever a situation where society broke down. Some of these manuals might come in handy. Am I just waffling? Probably just waffling. What they're really good for is putting on display in a certain area. These mechanical training manuals sit over in the corner with some other bits and pieces from the Cold War. So it's a good Cold War display. Yeah. So that's me notes on map reading. £2.50. And I think it does say inside it's a 1940s reprint. Yeah, at the bottom, 1940. I love the adverts. Maps and Ross binoculars go together. And I'm going to read the advert out. Just as maps open up a wider prospect and increase the range of survey, so Ross binoculars present an extra wide field of vision. You use the best maps because they are accurate and comprehensive. Choose Ross binoculars for the same good reasons. Since the needs of the nation now supersede individual requirements, we regret that private orders cannot at present be executed. So there you go, Ross binoculars were fully fired up for the war effort. So there you go. That is my book from the charity shop, and that is my great big ginger tomcat. And his little mate is here. There she is. She's in picture now because she's always up here. She's the one who's in charge. So this is Stan, and I'll see you.